fans, we became the first NFL team to create our own entertainment studio. And our community engagement efforts through the Hunt Family Foundation are dedicated to ensuring that our impact reaches far beyond football. We are big dreamers, and my family and I have devoted our lives to making big dreams come true. The state of Kansas came to us and told us about their big dream. It's a state-of-the-art stadium, a world-class training facility, a new team headquarters, and a vibrant mixed-use development. It's a public-private partnership whose primary beneficiaries are the citizens of the greater Kansas City area. It's a big dream, and today is a major step in making it a reality. Don't get me wrong, we have a lot of work to do. We're still early in the process. In the months ahead, we will hire an architect and a contractor and get to work on the 5+ year timeline to build a new stadium. And I can't say enough about our great partners. Thank you, Governor Kelly and Lieutenant Governor Tolan, for sharing your vision. Thank you, Senate President Masterson, Speaker Hawkins, and members of the LCC, for helping to make this vision a reality. Thank you to Mayor Watson, Mayor Bacon, and the local government leaders who have joined in their effort. Thank you to Mark Donovan, our team president, for working with leaders on both sides of the state line to make today possible. Chiefs fans everywhere owe you a debt of gratitude. I also want to say thank you to the leaders in Missouri. For more than 50 years, we've had a tremendous partners in Jefferson City, Jackson County, and Kansas City, Missouri. That partnership is not over, and we look forward to working together in the years ahead. Chiefs fans on both sides of the state line can tell you that the success that we've enjoyed together over the past decade has elevated the profile of the entire region. Sports are woven into the fabric of this community. And if you travel and go to New York or LA, to Europe or South America, you don't have to tell people which side of the state line you're from. You tell them you're from Kansas City. And there's a pretty good chance that the response might have something to do with the Chiefs. Regardless of where you live or where you're watching from today, I hope this team has made you proud. And I hope you are as excited as we are about this next chapter in Chiefs history. I'll close by saying this. In the 60+ years of this franchise, we have called 3 stadiums home. And we have brought home a championship to every single one of those stadiums. Today's announcement ensures that for generations to come, Chiefs fans will have the best game day experience in the entire National Football League. That our children and grandchildren will have a place for their own unforgettable moments. And I promise you this, we'll do everything we can to bring trophies home to Kansas. Beginning with the 2031 season, the location of Chiefs games will change. But some things won't change. Our fans will still be the loudest in the NFL. Our games will still be the best place in the world to tailgate, and our players and coaches will be ready to compete for championships. Because on the field or off the field, we're big dreamers, and we're ready for the next chapter. Thank you very much.
Mr. Hunt, I want to celebrate your coming here and the Department of Commerce that it's wonderful trophy design just for you, just to celebrate the day and welcome to campus.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
In case you're wondering, the 31 on the jersey is for 2031 when the stadium will open in Kansas. So.
I thought it was my age.
As both the governor and Mr. Hunt have said, it takes a team to get us here, and this has been a truly bipartisan effort, and we're grateful to have our LCC members who just voted for this extraordinary agreement here on stage with us. And I'd like to introduce the LCC Chairman, Senate President Ty Masterson, and Vice Chairman, Speaker Dan Hawkins.
All right, isn't this fun? This is good. You know, when big things like this happen, everybody rushes to take credit. But like David said, the truth is, just like on the football field, it's a team sport. You know, that's a group of men doing something very different in their own capacity to function as one unit. And you saw that here. So thank you for the effort you put in, David. Really, thanks to the legislature. Thanks to the LCC. Thank you very much to the Hunt family. So it's, you know, I feel like the team, I'm going to use some football analogies if you'll give me. You know, this game started, that scoring drive really started far enough back to go back to former Speaker Reichman, the Kansas House. And this thing started in the legislature. That's where the scoring drive started, right? With the allowing legislation that made that happen. Then teamwork takes it down the field. And it was really just the tush push by the LCC today, right? That put this thing over the line. I feel like Kansas won the Super Bowl today. That is, and really the congratulations, the real congratulations go to Chiefs Kingdom. This is going to be amazing, right? It is already a top shelf experience at Arrowhead, but you're going to have better traffic experience. You're going to have a better tailgating experience. You're going to have a better seat, better view. And there's just going to be amazing things happen in Kansas. And the other person to congratulate is the Kansas taxpayer to pull this off without raising a single tax, not a penny raised in new tax. It's all built on growth. So congratulations all around. Thank you guys for celebrating with us. God bless you. God bless the great state of Kansas.
Today is truly an exciting day for Kansas all over the state. And quite frankly, it's not something that I ever dreamed could be possible during the tenure of my tenure as Kansas Speaker of the House. But what some of you may not know, prior to serving as Speaker, I was a small business owner. And that leads me to an approach on all decisions that I make with the role of what businesses can provide for the state of Kansas. When this opportunity first presented itself and the legislature discussed using the Star Bond legislation to establish a funding tool that could help make a home for the Chiefs here in Kansas, it certainly piqued my interest, and I would have to say Ron Reichman helped pique that interest. Of course, the team brings a lot of excitement, and you got to love the economic potential for our state and the region. But what also makes this opportunity unique is that Star Bonds ensure that Kansas taxpayers are not on the hook. We would never use state general fund money or implement a sales tax just for this purpose, like we've seen other states do. That's simply not the Kansas way. Star Bonds make an opportunity like this realistic for our state and make it a good deal for Kansans. There are many wins in the proposal passed by the LCC today, and the economic benefit speaks for itself. 20,000 jobs come into the state of Kansas, 20,000. Over $4 billion in economic activity, and that's just from the construction alone. We're looking at over $1 billion annually after that. Beyond the new world-class stadium, there will be new restaurants, hotels, and small businesses, just like you've heard. Quite frankly, I believe the biggest economic win we'll ever have in the state of Kansas. And we did it all while protecting Kansas taxpayers' dollars. That has always been critically important to me and my colleagues in the legislature. On top of that, I'm looking forward to taking my girls and their families to a Chiefs game right here in Kansas. Maybe they'll also bring a great rodeo to that beautiful stadium. Had to throw that in. Actually, I was talking to one of the people from the Chiefs today and found out he's a really big rodeo fan too. So I've got an ally already in that process. This massive achievement today was made possible by so many of the folks in this room. The Chiefs organization, the Hunt family, thank you very much, Mr. Hunt, Mr. Donovan, the Kansas legislature, our diligent Commerce Department, Lieutenant Governor Tolan, and our governor. Today is the start of something truly special, something that goes far beyond all of us here in this room. This win is for Kansas families everywhere. Thank you to everyone for making today possible. I'm very proud of the role that the Kansas legislature played in getting this done. We all worked together to scoop and score this win for Kansas.
Thank you, Speaker Hawkins and President Masterson. We're almost at the end of the program, but before we have our local partners close us out, there are three people who haven't been publicly acknowledged today that I want to recognize. First, my special assistant, Kelsey Williams, whose fierce loyalty and determination to see the Chiefs project through has been just exemplary. Our legislative director, Rachel Willis, who is the most creative, skilled navigator of complex political dynamics I've ever seen. And last and frankly, most importantly, Bob North, who is the father of Star Bonds and who is someone who has given his life and his career to public service, and he has touched so many good things in this state that are known and unknown. And Bob North is the single most important person from the state side to make this happen. Thank you, Bob. So this is not only a huge win for the Chiefs and for the state, but it's also a huge win for the city of Olathe and our local communities in Wyandotte County. Here to underscore the excitement and impact that today's announcement will bring to their communities, we've got Mayor John Bacon of Olathe and Mayor Crystal Watson of KCK. Mayor Bacon, will you start us off?
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Tolan. Good afternoon. Merry Christmas, right? Feels like Christmas. What an exciting day for Olathe and Kansas. This is a game changer. We are thrilled to be part of the solution to bring bigger and better NFL facilities to the Metro, a home that our Super Bowl champs deserve. Olathe is a community known for its high quality of life and outstanding community pride. The Kansas City Chiefs have already been a huge part of this community for a long time, and we could not be more excited to welcome them to Olathe. They bring excitement, joy, and support to our community, and we look forward to deepening those ties and keeping them strongly rooted here in the region for many years to come. Thank you to everyone who has worked so hard to make this happen. Thank you, Governor Kelly and Lieutenant Governor Tolan, President Masterson and Speaker Hawkins for their hard work and all that they have done and continue to do for the state of Kansas. Thank you, Tim McKee. Tim, I saw you over here. I think you wave it. Yeah. Tim McKee worked really hard in the Olathe Chamber of Commerce for your key role and all that you've played today and every day in setting up a big, huge win for Olathe. And thank you especially to the Chiefs organization and the Hunt family. We're grateful for your commitment to the Kansas City Metro and especially to these fans. We can't wait for you to see why Olathe is such an exceptional place to work and to call home. We look forward to being a part of the team's extraordinary legacy. We're eager to get to work, and there's a lot of work to be done on this project, and are committed to ensuring the process and the result are both first class. Something everyone in Olathe and all across Chiefs Kingdom can be proud of. So thank you, and go Chiefs.
Good afternoon. We want to thank the governor and lieutenant governor for their leadership on behalf of the great state of Kansas and for delivering this major economic win. I also want to thank the commissioners and the administration from Wyandotte County, Kansas City, Kansas. We also thank the Kansas City Chiefs for choosing Kansas as their next home. Yeah. Additionally, we appreciate the cities of Lenexa, Shawnee, and Olathe for partnering with Wyandotte County on this bold collaborative initiative. We are excited about this regional partnership and committed to delivering real results that benefit Kansas, strengthen our region, and uplift our local community. With that said, Chiefs, Clark Hunt family, welcome to Kansas.